Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's the motherfucking Good Guys podcast in the building. Yeah, I think so. Ace Slick and Real, episode Ace 31. I mean, 131. I'm high shit.
This nigga done made up a new episode.
Episode 131, man. Shit, might as well start with the rest in peace of Coolio, man.
R.I.P. Coolio, man.
Fucking legend.
We losing a lot of legends, bro. The last 3-4 years.
Early, too. 60 not 60 is nothing, bro.
59. Like,
Yeah, 59.
59.
Not my nigga.
Say passed of a heart attack, which is even crazier. Black people go to the doctors, man. Not to say that he doesn't or didn't, but always check up on your health, man.
What was your favorite Coolio song, but they in the intro?
Gangsta Paradise.
That Ken and Kill intro for me. Sorry.
But see, Gangsta Paradise not even like my favorite Coolio song. That's my favorite song.
You know the deep cuts, like.
That's my shit.
Yeah. All right, so what's your favorite album, or what's another favorite track you got? A couple tracks that you...
See, I said that was my favorite song. I didn't say he was my favorite artist. But out of respect, you know, that I will agree with Ace. He said earlier that Kenan and Kel theme song, probably one of the greatest theme songs for an entrance, like, show.
Yeah, for sure.
Ever. And that's a kid show, too. So.
Do you think it's racist that they was like in the late 90s was like, we need a theme song. Let's get Coolio.
Hell nah, though, bro.
Nickelodeon
I think that shit is dope because I feel like back then it would have been easier to like, it would have been way easier to do some whitewash that shit.
But it also matched the Nickelodeon theme at the time, so it fit perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
But what you're saying, you're right. It would have been way easier back then to whitewash it, which we probably didn't. That's
get the Drake and Josh theme song.
Obviously he didn't. Fuck it.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to 11.
Yeah. I like the outcries like support. You know what I'm saying? People who it'd be kind of cool. People you didn't even know they ever actually knew each other, and they'd drop pictures and stuff or videos behind the scenes. That shit tight. You never really knew they knew each other the whole time. They got whole pictures chilling behind some award shows or chilling wherever. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like Coolio always been like in the cut. He ain't never made no problems. So yeah, people fuck with Coolio. Wasn't Coolio on like a reality show?
He definitely was on a reality show. That shit was...
I don't know why people always act like Coolio was like the crazy rapper. I ain't never seen him do nothing crazy. Like
him and Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Like they're supposed to be similar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But definitely two whole different style artists. So.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. Condolences to his family. What y'all want to start the week with? Is $20 enough for lunch? Let's get into it.
For lunch for what? Yourself?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck else you paying lunch for?
Yeah. When you said it, I'm thinking school lunch off the real. But lunch, you talking about going to work.
Yeah, you hear me.
$20 on something.
I asked because I seen someone say, you know, he was trying to do some good. Sent Shawty cash out for 20 right quick for lunch. He said she sent that shit back and I was like, who the fuck is this supposed to feed? And I was like, damn, like.
Hey, send it back to me, baby. Put that shit
I could get a cool little lunch for 20.
Listen, all right, I'm gonna be that nigga right quick, bro. All right. If somebody sends you something so you can get some free food for the day,
that's money you ain't got to spend.
You gonna send it back?
You tripping.
I'm not about to even trip over that shit, fool. Let me get my money back.
And if you ain't taking the 20, what make you think you getting even more at any point?
That's my thing. You know my thing. If I send you I can send you $30, $40, $50. If I send you that and you ain't sending 100, I ain't sending you shit.
Fuck is you eat a lobster and
shit
shrimp
out of me.
lunch
Shrimp,
break?
Go play with the other niggas, fool. Them niggas dumb enough to get that shit up.
I'm about to say, because that's the thing, though. Because she's probably done this before and sent it back and be like, this ain't enough. And a nigga probably sent her more.
We'll make it enough.
You know what?
We'll make it enough. Fucking talk about
Our generation, 10 years from now, it's going to be hilarious. Mm-hmm. Everybody, it's going to be funny how many people still act like they was right in every decision they made and how many people just going to be like, damn, I should have did X, Y, Z different. It's gonna be so funny.
You leaving out some motherfuckers. The motherfuckers
It's
is
gonna be
just
more.
going,
There's gonna be a lot more different types. Absolutely.
That's gonna be the exact same in 10 years. Those gonna be the worst.
I ain't the same I was 10 years ago. So I ain't the same I was yesterday. God, it'd be funny if people outside looking in wouldn't know that, but I know
My
that.
personal growth.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Shit is crazy out here. I'd seen that shit. I was like, ugh, it's bad out here, Mo.
What
Like,
the fuck am I supposed to do with $20?
Even Muhammad Ali quote, a man that wakes up at 50, a man that thinks the same way at 50 that he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life.
I'd be so happy somebody sent me $20 just out the blue for
No,
lunch.
that's
That's what I'm saying. Vice versa, bro. Have y'all ever thought of the flip? She sent you $20 for lunch. Let you say, I sent enough, you send it back. She ain't never sending you shit again, fool. She ain't doing shit with you again.
Niggas are still waiting on the first $20. Fuck. You be like, you hungry, the motherfucker asks you what you about to eat. What we about to eat? We ain't about to eat shit.
Yeah. Nah, but on some real though, $20 is real loud. Like, go grab. I mean, how much is your lunch? Like, where you going out to eat? That's you work downtown, so you gonna want these expensive restaurants and shit. If that's the case,
how much
that's
time
fine.
you got? No, goddamn.
If that's the case, that's fine. But I feel like we really on some damn near marriage shit to me, fool. Because I'm not spoiling somebody that's going out to bougie ass shit.
I feel like the dub is just some quick Uber Eats shit. My boys,
go ahead with that shit.
kick your feet up at the office and wait for your lunch type shit.
All this money in 5 years, you ain't gonna know each other. That shit.
Now that's the one, right?
That should be, nigga. I know.
You never get reimbursed too.
No ass niggas yet, nigga. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Ain't no tax return on that shit. Oh God.
Not just so bad.
See me, I go get a biggie bag for $5. Then I keep the 15.
I'm not saying
in
that.
my pocket.
No.
I keep the 15.
No. I won't send her the dub. She's like, I guess, but send you the dub.
Yeah. No, I'm saying on the reverse
about the
though.
Unappreciation. It's like,
I'm saying in reverse though. Like if she had sent
I
it to
send
me,
40, I send you 50 real quick. You never know. I can send you that shit. Maybe you gotta go catch an Uber over there. I'll even send you that. But if it's all something, why you ain't
unappreciative,
why you ain't send more?
Well,
you didn't even know I could have, but I'm not none. Look, ain't this time. You could have got more next time, but you got like
overplayed your hand.
Sure you won't now.
Damn.
You ain't getting a goddamn thing from me after that one. I might not even talk to your ass after that. Like, what?
Yeah. I don't feel the need to feed you. If you know what I'm saying, you got it like that, shorty, why you need me? Sing some money. I don't
see me.
Logic be not logic, man.
As a nigga, I just feel like even if I want some $50 shit for lunch and she just send me a dub out the blue, right? Thank you, and I'm gonna add 30 to it. I'm not about to, like, what? that's
we clearly missing the fact. All right, everybody likes to assume points, so we're assuming that's his girl, and we're assuming that he's heavily interested in her and she interested in him. That's what we're assuming. Right? You just trying to talk to shawty. You just trying to talk to her. She like, yeah, send me some food for lunch. You sending the bread?
That's happening.
I know it's happening.
Oh,
I ain't the nigga doing that.
You asking me personally?
I'm not doing that. You pay.
Yeah, no. I mean, let me not lie, because I have. But
it'd be funny because that'd be the same people talking about some, ain't nobody bad this pussy. They just did.
But I only do that for people like you said that I'm actually fucking with. Like, we got a history. We've been fucking with each other. I just met you this week. I don't give a fuck about your lunch, girl.
How much for a genuine connection? Tell me that. Like,
your soul.
I see. No.
You ain't getting that shit.
Nah, that's a good question.
This is 2022. That shit out the window. That shit ended in civil rights, nigga. You ain't getting no
you can't even put no number on that shit, bro, because you can have you crazy as fuck.
I don't know what the fucking thing.
But both of y'all right though, bro.
You're not getting no genuine connection.
It's not happening,
better
bro.
accept what you get.
Even if a motherfucker was to lie and say they being up front, like you need
they got an ulterior motive somewhere down the line.
Or they might stop liking your ass and then fuck that genuine connection.
Yep.
So buy it, huh?
I wouldn't say buy it, but know what you're getting into if you do buy it. Boom. That's words of the day.
I'm never going to say
I feel like this is where they say the blind be leading the blind because these are a bunch of people. We're up here, but we're talking about everybody in the audience and shit. Not everybody be single, but it be a lot of single people who comment on similar topics. Motherfuckers don't know what they talking about.
Hey, I'm never telling y'all about nothing.
Yeah, I ain't telling you about shit.
Motherfuckers don't know what they talking about.
I'm just saying, be
I'm
aware.
not saying it's impossible to find a genuine connection.
Yeah, it's just
from these motherfuckers,
most of our parents didn't get together from splurging on each other.
Yeah,
Some of them may have,
but it's rare. Yeah.
Most of them didn't get together because they just kept spinning on each other. That wasn't how it happened. But
I mean, that shit just happens when you like each other, bro. Like you get each other.
If I like you, I'm gonna give you a
things.
ton. That's the biggest. That's why I say a genuine connection, bro. Because on some real shit, if I like you, shawty, you can have any fucking thing as long as I know you fucking with me.
But
once I see
if
you
I
not
like
fucking
you,
with me, I can't give it to you.
If I like you and I give you some shit, and then I see you ungrateful, even if it's some small shit, that's gonna turn me off, bro. Like,
gonna say you don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole. Cause there's certain signs like, bro, some real shit you can tell when somebody don't fuck with you, bro. So why are you sitting here buying somebody all this shit, splurging on them? If they don't even like your ass, or even vice versa. Cause I'm not the type. I don't like accepting shit from people that I don't really fuck with like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like I owe you or something now. So even like if you the female, what you to do? Accepting the gifts.
You know what I
ain't taking shit from somebody I ain't really fucking with. Cause I don't.
You know what I've had to tell women before a lot.
Everybody ain't.
Like when they you know, women will tell you they like you, all that good shit, all early, and cause y'all met and everything, hunky dory and shit. I realize I be having to tell you, like, you don't know me like that. Like, you don't even know if you like me for real. You don't know me enough to say that shit yet.
Yeah, buddy. You gotta wait till the first argument and see what the fuck.
Fuck the first argument. You gotta wait 2-3 years in to see what happens when somebody snap, when somebody chilling, when somebody don't care no more, when somebody done with
Get all your informations. Yeah, do your Google.
You gotta see all that. That's my biggest kill. People who try to know you within a month or two, or 2 or 3 months.
Fucking impossible, bro.
It's impossible. You don't know.
Stop asking me fucking interview questions and shit. Like,
where do you see yourself in 5 years?
You can't watch somebody for a month and know their whole life. It's impossible. You might know their routine. You might know some of their interests or what they be getting into, but you don't know their whole life. Stop thinking you do. You can't date somebody. You could be with somebody every day for 2-3 months straight. And that motherfucker wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what?
Let me show you the real me.
Right. I ain't show you this shit.
I've been in the skies.
Nah, man. Chill out with that shit.
Damn, where do we go after that?
I don't know.
Let me ask y'all this. Since we on the topic of liking people and shit like that, we all single in here. How many times y'all let the phone ring for y'all give it up?
What you mean? Like
calling somebody you interested in, you know. Y'all this might be like a normal occurrence type shit, but call her, phone ring. How many times you let it ring?
Oh, before you just hang up?
Yeah.
Before whatever, I try and measure it out. Whatever, if I know it's like 3 rings before the voicemail, on the second one I'm hanging up. I'm hanging up right before the voicemail.
It depends what I called you for, fool. Yeah. If I just called you a normal conversation, that junk could ring 3 times. I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
my number is 3. If I really want to talk to you, I might let it go 4 because you might not see me calling.
Because we gotta be real with this shit. Like people
be busy.
People be busy. One, people also be on their bullshit. So it just depends.
Motherfucker, you see this phone ring. You see me calling your ass.
Stop playing so much. That should be. But to be honest with it though, like think about it. Like see the phone. So if you don't want to talk to somebody,
say that.
Say that. You're not gonna say that. Why you act surprised when your phone ring? Or the question more so is, all right, how long you gonna let it ring, right? So for you calling. That's why I said.
So you got 3 times for me.
That's why I said it depends what you're calling for.
I don't care what I'm calling. You got 3 times for me, man.
For real?
Yeah, because I can.
What if it's an emergency and shit?
Right, what if she tells you to come over and you get out front?
Oh no, that's different. I'm letting them ring to the voicemail. That's the point. Nah. That's way different right there. I'm knocking on the door at that point. Shit. I haven't told y'all a story about the birthday.
You can't just say it.
The birthday.
So look, I was fucking with a girl. This was a long time ago, years ago, bro. I would say a name, but we on the air. But y'all know, you might have been there that night. We went to a hotel.
You can't incriminate me.
I wasn't there.
Nah, you ain't do nothing. None of that shit.
You ain't do nothing.
I just, you came with me because it was her birthday and shit. We go to the hotel party. Motherfucking, I'm trying to be good motherfucking date man, good boyfriend and shit. I offered to take her best friend home because she was lit.
I remember this story.
best friend live like down the street from the hotel. My plan is come back to the room when everybody already left except for the best friend. Take the best friend home. Come back. We about to be lit. We about to do us type shit. Boom. Give me a key card. You get 2 key cards. She keep one. Give me one. Leave. Take the best friend home. Come back. Walking up to the room all happy. About to get some birthday cheeks. Key card. Boom. Motherfucking open the joint. Don't open. Do it again. Don't open. I'm thinking something wrong with the key card. I realize I go down to the motherfucking lobby like, damn, so can you check the key card, see if it's working for me? Fuck it, like, boom, say there's nothing wrong with the key card. Go back up, try it again. Boom. Start calling shorty. I hear the fucking phone ringing on the other side of the door. No movement in that bitch. Ain't nothing. Shorty like gone, passed out. Like, it's a wrap. Like I knew she was lit before I left. So I tried to hurry up and get back. She was gone, fool. Had the motherfucking joint on the door and all that shit. Went home so fucking sick.
Gotta be honest, for me,
Damn.
I'm the type nigga, I never fuck with her again, though.
Because you knew I was coming back, motherfucker.
I mean, sure, shit be life or death, too, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't seen too much shit. That's the nigga I was at.
I wasn't tripping.
Flip that shit.
Because I get it.
Wild nigga, if you leave her.
Fuck no.
So,
You better stay up. But I knew it was a possibility because I knew how fucking lit she was, bro. Like,
How long did it take you to drive shorty back and come back?
she was probably like 10 minutes.
Oh, hell no. Fuck no.
Like 5 minutes one way, 5 minutes back.
Nah, hell nah. I'm Kirkin. Now, if you said like an hour and a half, 45 minutes, some
But it can.
that's OD.
Nah, I would never take. I wouldn't even have went to. I'd have fucking called her a cab if that was the fucking case. But it was her birthday, and she like. That's why I understand. Like you can go to sleep that fast if you really lit. Me fucking passing out in my car that night, for example. Like I don't even remember fucking going to sleep.
I'm just like Wasali on that one though. I'm sorry.
Nah, because people, that phone shit funny, man. And then when people tell their stories, it be funny too, because people love one-sided stories. That's the most interesting thing about the shit. It's always 3 sides. Your side, my side, and the truth.
Yeah.
And normally, my side is the truth.
Shut up.
There you go.
Nah, what I learned about that though is people realize perceive reality in different ways.
In their
so
own
it's
way.
like everybody gonna have a different twist to the shit.
Because I mean, for example, somebody could go out, right? And they'll tell you, all right, I'm going to call you later if I'm come over your joint, right? That could be middle of the day. Say you get to 9, 10 o'clock, and you call once, right? Mm-hmm. Down answer that call, perception matters. Because you was just calling just to see, all right, do I go on with my day, get some more yo's, get some other pussy? Do I go, you know what I'm saying? Do I link to my gang, or do I stay around so when you hit me?
Yeah.
Right? That could be perceived on their end that you blowing their phone up.
Yeah, like shit.
Nonetheless,
I just want to know what I'm doing with my day.
the truth is the truth.
You got my day in limbo fucking with you.
See, that just
That
goes.
me up.
I was like, that just goes to people that don't give a fuck about
people,
your time.
People one-sided with shit. You know what I'm saying?
That I can concur. That, yeah.
But, you know, we're good. Hey, look. Want to talk life lessons? Get another one. Always have more on back end. And when they feel a type way about it, do what they do. You know what I'm saying? No fun.
Listen to that advice at your own discretion.
See, because me,
I ain't gonna get nobody in trouble.
I had 12 eggs in one basket. I broke that basket, all my eggs broke. I keep 12 baskets, man. I keep 12 baskets. I keep
What?
This nigga's crazy.
You don't keep an egg in one basket. You got 12 baskets.
I dropped that basket, all my eggs broke. I invested in 12 separate baskets now. I drop one and break it, I got another one.
Why you dropping whole baskets, nigga?
Man, I'm clumsy.
Yeah, I don't know how you drop the whole
one
basket.
time.
Like, goddamn, nigga.
I'm known to fumble. Motherfuckers hate me.
That's crazy.
Motherfuckers hate me.
The domino effect gotta be crazy. One start hating your ass and the rest just feel her energy.
They just wake up and like, you know what, Drill ain't shit. You know?
Fucking telepathic hating your
No
ass.
bullshit. Be all right. The sun still won't come up.
Speaking of women
I'm
hating,
telling
man.
you.
Peter's telling women to go on a sex strike against men that eat meat. Pause.
So only vegetarians get pussy.
Wait.
Well, I'm going vegetarian next month anyway.
Wait.
Peter, like the animal motherfuckers.
I thought you said Pete and Pete Davidson.
No.
All right.
You gonna blame this on Skeet.
I don't know why I thought you was talking about Pete Davidson right quick. All right.
Like so the Peter, agency and shit. Yeah.
Peter wants women.
To go on a sex strike only from men that eat meat, though.
I'm going vegetarian next month anyway.
I don't know what their reasonings is, but
I don't see how it correlates. Like, what do men that eat meat want?
Bro,
women love wings. What are we talking about? I be eating wings with these joints. Fuck you.
All flats.
Can we more so talk about how they feel like they can influence all women?
Yeah, like who's to say y'all got that?
That tell y'all the media be on some bullshit for these companies.
But I guarantee you, there's some group out there of women like, you know what? They right. I guarantee it. We might not know them. That might be in a rural county, but
what the fuck we got to do with any of this?
They're like, maybe if they stop killing all these animals.
I don't eat pork, Peter.
Are men the only motherfuckers that eat meat?
Nah,
women love fur coats.
I wouldn't get into all that, bro.
Mink lashes.
Men aren't the only ones that eat meat,
like what?
So it's like, I wouldn't even get into all that. It's like, the notion itself is
barking up the wrong tree, man.
So the lesbians gotta break up?
We all like sex. We all like wings. You know. What else like?
Shrimp.
You hear me?
But they said red meat, right?
I think it's all living
animals.
things. Yeah. Peter don't
Good
give
luck.
a fuck.
Peter
don't give a fuck. Crab legs.
Giving up their seafood. Good luck, Peter. Yeah, that's a wrap.
Not even a threat.
Hey, we're not worried about that one.
This is some food.
I snap y'all better off just throwing paint on motherfuckers, y'all.
Fuck me. Niggas smart enough today. Tell a woman you ain't get her no crabs.
Yeah,
nigga,
okay.
Get out of here.
Shorty gonna walk up. Is that a shrimp basket, nigga? Can't even fuck with you.
Is that a seafood boil? It's a wrap for that fucking sex strike out there.
Boy, they smell them steamed crabs, bro. It's over. Right.
Sex strike lasted 2 weeks.
Nigga, 2 minutes, nigga.
Keep some Old Bay in my kitchen.
Cross out the Old Bay seasoning.
Oh, God.
It's a wrap. Crab cakes, nigga. Come on now. Yeah, Peter, y'all gotta go back to the drawing board with that one. Y'all trying to attack men. You gotta do better than that.
Wrong strategy right there.
You do better than that, bro.
Motherfuckers is crazy. Where we even go after that? Y'all niggas don't watch NASCAR, do y'all?
I mean, Bubba Wallace cool.
I would if they had more black NASCAR drivers.
He cool.
Shit ratchet over there, man.
Oh, yeah, I did see nigga. Yeah.
Man, this video keep going around. Nigga walk up on a nigga car and
whoop the dog shit out there.
4-piece and a biscuit his ass through the window, bruh. Right in the motherfucking pit stop and shit. Caught on camera and all. And all I could think was if this was the NBA. Nigga, they want niggas in jail.
Yeah, that was definitely assault. Like, he whooped that nigga ass, they broke it up, and he came back.
Then he did an interview after. Told the camera 2 times. I walked up to the nigga crashed into him and shit. He said, you out here, you fucking around, you crashed into me, made me crash. I walked up to the car to say something to him, and he gave me the finger. So I Mike Tysoned his face. That was a quote. All quotes from him.
Yeah. That shit was wild.
Picture if that's LeBron. Fox News going crazy.
Billionaire basketball player. Throw his hands.
That's funny. We was watching training day the other day. Like, what's a billionaire basketball player? Oh, man.
That shit is crazy, man. That's all I can think when I seen that shit, though. But
yeah,
I'm still stuck on. I'm still stuck on NASCAR. Nobody ever got punished for them finding nooses. Yep. Nobody ever got punished for finding nooses in Bubba Wallace.
They say, yeah, we're gonna do an investigation.
And it would never ever happen. Never heard shit.
I could be tripping, but I think I remember them saying something like it wasn't a noose. It was like the rope pulley to pull the garage up or some shit like that.
They definitely tried to
I remember them saying some shit like that.
Then they said, no, it definitely was a noose. Like,
look at that knot right there, my nigga. That's different.
No bullshit. We have physical evidence. We have pictures. They went in that joint. They brought the FBI in that motherfucker.
Why do you even know how to tie a noose?
They've been practicing at a young age.
NASCAR is his biggest sport, like NBA and NFL and baseball. Like, it's up there with those. The hockey, you find a noose in one of the drivers, you know what I'm saying? Not even like a dugout, like right in the garage before you pull out onto the race. Like, so to find a noose right there, it's not some small shit. So.
Shit is crazy, bro.
It happened a couple years ago. I just keep bringing it up every time we talk about NASCAR.
Want to stay on? I guess that's sports. You want to stay on sports? There's tour shit.
What y'all got on that?
Safety first.
You can't. It's not really a safety first situation. Like
he swung that nigga to the ground.
It's only safety first because you shouldn't have been in the game.
Oh
from
yeah,
the previous game. You know what I'm saying?
So let's start from there.
That's what safety first come into play. But
last Sunday, playing the Bills, he gets hit late, falls back, hit the back of his head on the motherfucking grass. You know, that's automatic concussion down there. If you don't know what concussion is, just when your fucking head stop, your brain keep moving, your brain smash against your fucking head.
As a football player, you know what a concussion is.
Exactly, like, and it was visible when that shit happened. He shook his head as soon as it happened. His hands went up to grab his head. Got up, fucking legs wasn't working. Went like you could tell something's wrong type shit.
Yeah, I had probably several playing football, but one real one I remember to this day, like a concussion. We was playing friendly and shit. Running back, I don't know if it was a run play or a screen playing shit. Throw it out to the running back. I want to say it was a screen. So I'm defensive end. So I just chop block, come back. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to come at the angle, cover your lane. And when I tell you, running back made a cut, and I was right there with him. So when he go make his cut, I turn back, blocker right there. All right here, helmet to helmet. Hey, when I tell you, fool, you sit down for a minute, your shit blank, and then like come back to, you look up, everybody standing over, you know, shit like you good. You stand up, you like, damn, like, you wobbling when you get a real one. You know what I'm saying? When you get a real concussion, your whole shit, it take a second. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pause, you gotta recollect everything. Because it's helmet to helmet, your brain, like you just said, literally just smashed against the side of your head. You know what I'm saying?
So
you only see shit like that in car accidents and shit. Like, you don't see that shit on normal nothing.
And like boxing, fighting type sports. So if you don't know about the NFL's rules as it pertains to concussions and shit, you're supposed to go get checked immediately on the sidelines. I want to say it was halftime, so they probably checked them at halftime. And if you have symptoms of a concussion, you're not supposed to go back into the game. You're not supposed to play another game until you get out of a protocol and you like clear all the signs of having a concussion. That's what they say the rule's supposed to be. But after this clear concussion Sunday, he went back into the game second half. They win the game, so it really doesn't turn into a story. Yeah, doesn't turn into a story. But they play a game Thursday, quick turnaround. 5 days later, he's out there. Probably shouldn't have been out there because he's probably still concussed. Get thrown to the ground, hit his head, same place.
Hit that shit right on the back. That's one of the worst injuries, too. Just
And
your head back on something, that shit.
This time he was clearly like out, like he was knocked out. And now it's like hindsight 50-50, motherfucker, like he shouldn't have been out there type shit, because, you know, that's 2 fucking concussions in 1 week. It shouldn't be happening. Doctors in the uproar, fans in the uproar, former players especially in the uproar. I feel like somebody need to get fucking fired. Somebody ain't do their job right.
Probably. Well, at least have some extra padding in that joint. That really only stops so much. You know what I'm saying? The fact that it seemed like they ain't really do nothing. It's kind of
like,
that's the
get out there.
Part, yeah.
We're undefeated.
Like it's Friday Night Lights and shit. Like
especially when it's like y'all been trying to make it a point to supposedly fix shit like this.
Player
so
safety
like,
and all that.
What's up? What's going on?
I think it's because it's a business They don't give a fuck about the individuals. They just want to win. And at this point, the Dolphins were 3-0. They were on a winning streak. They don't give a fuck how they do it, as long as they do it.
But how dumb can you be when you know the eye is on you, motherfuckers, bro? We've had the Will Smith fucking movie where we had the uproar. We've been talking about this for the last 10 years, bro.
If y'all want to know more about the topic, y'all, anybody listening, watch the movie Concussion with Will Smith. Mm-hmm. That's probably the best breakdown. Football, concussions, the whole topic right here. That's probably the best breakdown of that movie.
This is the best explanation I can give you for that. Because winning dissolves all. So, like you said, they went against Buffalo. He had the concussion. He went back in there. They won. Yes, it was talked about as an investigation, but they won, so it was brushed over. If they had won last night against Cincinnati with that injury, if that didn't happen, they wouldn't be talking about the concussion protocol.
It's not even the only one like that, though, bro. Because T. Higgins just had a concussion week 1 and came back the next, 4 or 5 days type shit. So it's like...
It's because it's a business for them. They don't give a fuck about the individuals, and that's not.
I don't think that's the smartest thing, but...
Smartest or...
what it's going to take for niggas to take the shit serious? Somebody got to fucking die on the field?
Mm-hmm. Or it could be, career-ending shit, yeah. And it's sad that it got to be like that. That's fucked up.
This could be life-altering, Tyler. See? That's not important enough? We already know what this CTE shit do to niggas, bro.
Junior Seau, Aaron Hernandez.
The list fucking goes on, bro. The list goes on. And it's not just the NFL niggas, it's the college niggas that didn't go to the NFL. It's fucking Pee Wee League. Little motherfuckers is getting helmet to helmet fucked up because people ain't teaching this shit right.
Yeah.
They started to improve on the game some years ago.
And that's might be the worst part about it. This is 10 steps back from what y'all claimed y'all was trying to do.
Yeah. So we just gotta understand, shit is real life. So if you're expecting perfection, it's never gonna happen in any situation.
But this is just blatant.
It's like
negligence. Let me get into my point real quick. You're not gonna have perfection. So with that team specifically, they're a team trying to prove themselves. Young quarterback, where everybody been saying some shit the last 2 years. The team, they got all that talent. Everybody been saying y'all still ain't ready. So that's why they're going into it. I'm a football player, so that's why they're going into it like that.
That's definitely a perspective.
We know that's the wrong move because you're risking somebody's health. Mm-hmm. But to act like it's
unheard of.
Yeah, no.
40, 50, 60 years.
I think I'm more so because the player is going to want to go out there. That's his team. Like you say, I think that's a contract year for him. He trying to get paid. People been doubting him for the last couple years, and he finally got a mob out there with him. So he trying.
And he been gunslinging too.
Exactly. So of course you're gonna have that, but that's where the fucking team should step in and save a motherfucker from himself.
That's what we talking
and
about.
All that shit just got blown right past.
The team doctor's supposed to be on that. But for real, that's why you see certain tweets where they say they should sue the Miami Dolphins organization. If you remember some years ago, their organization been on some other little funny shit.
Brian Flores, that was just a couple months ago, I think.
Yeah, Brian Flores, and then some shit even before that, and some other shit in the organization people been talking about. So, yeah, if it's on some negligence, we're not surprised. I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't too surprised.
No, it's crazy, bro. I thought, even though they're team doctors, like you saying shit, but ain't as a doctor you just take an oath to protect motherfuckers? That should be against your
code of ethics.
Yeah, the thing is, these are $1 million athletes. $1 million corporations, fool. I'm not justifying, but I'm telling you what it is. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna pull whatever strings they got to pull.
You can go be a doctor whatever the fuck you want to, dog. That's what I hate about that shit.
I put it on the team doctor because he makes the decision, but you gotta understand that decision.
It comes from
my quotes. Yeah, that quotes could be somewhere else. So the blame is
he gonna be
it don't even
whoever the fall guy is.
I was about to, it don't even necessarily gotta be a direct command. It's what's the word I'm looking for?
Anyway.
It's
team doctor could be we don't know, we not sure. And they put him out.
Yeah, it's like a culture thing, cause
that shit whoever can make that decision should be
chain of command
accountable. But then again, it could be two who made the decision himself. You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna tell two? Oh, it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? So shit with that, but definitely comes down to the team doctors and shit like that, protocol and everything. I can't let people do shit like that.
That's who the fucking blame gotta be laid on, fool, because it's their jobs to prevent shit like that.
Also the head coach and also the owner of the team. They go all the way up for real. Because at the end of the day, all of them had the power to start and stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Some real shit. All of them, from the quarterback to the team doctor to the head coach, office coordinator, and owner. All of them got the power to start and stop that shit. And if they didn't, then that's who to blame it is.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Praise to Tua, man. I hope he gets better soon. Like, not on the field, because fuck that, but hope you feel better soon.
Like shit.
I don't like that shit.
That's all we got for sports.
No, I mean, with that situation, you just hope hope he get better. Should get better. He's back home now, resting and recovering. So hopefully they take 2 or 3 weeks off. Really see if he can get back to normal. They definitely got to come with more padding or something in those helmets. Something. Because you can't even, the hit itself is just, it gets rolled over and slammed to the ground. So some stuff you can't even fully control. Because you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it's so dirty and shit. The dude slinging them down. Probably
even like you can't even avoid even with more padding, you can't even avoid it because it's like even the act of getting hit is giving you
your brain will slam into your right.
Because you go in one direction, the motherfucker hit you another direction.
So that causes your brain to smash against your skull.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't put padding on the inside of your skull.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, shit is crazy.
Football is a dangerous sport. It's definitely good for like lessons and shit. I don't know. I played football. I'm definitely more so considering basketball, soccer, baseball. Like,
yeah. Cause the shit, it ain't like niggas even getting paid enough to be putting their fucking bodies through that shit.
You could put your whole body on the line, just never make it past college. So I'd rather go forward in another sport, honestly.
Baseball giving out $500 million contracts. My kid will be on first base. I'm telling you.
They giving them checks out for standing there for half the game.
Designated hitter.
You know,
you standing there for half the game and then you waiting for the other.
I can't remember what player it was. He realized I was doing an interview during the game. He only moved when the ball came his way. He was out there talking, just talking, kicking shit with him and shit. The ball comes over, he like, hold on, guys. Come back. Yeah, you know.
Keep talking to him, man.
That shit.
I've seen that shit too, yeah.
Baseball, funny as shit. I definitely wish I would have played baseball. That shit fun as hell now. But we older. When we was kids, it don't look as fun. Yeah. We grown men now, so shit, I can talk to these niggas and run it.
I always thought about like these niggas playing these sports in pants and like a button-up shirt.
You know what I'm saying? No, like what would we thinking as kids? What?
Can't be too tedious.
That's right. Can't be too damn hard.
Man. Yeah, I want to go after that.
We gotta get some serious shit out the way. We can start with Tyler Perry. Got Vader.
Yeah, let's get into Tyler Perry. I think this is an interesting conversation because people got their opinions on him playing the Medea shit, wearing a dress. I guess you would call that cross dressing, doing all that shit, right? Mm-hmm. And I guess this interviewer brought up Spike Lee saying something about it like some years ago. Spike Lee called it coonery, buffoonery, or some shit like that.
Coonery, buffoonery.
Yeah, coonery, buffoonery. I thought I was making that up.
I did too. What's our takes on that?
So all right, let me keep giving you the backstory. At one point, Tyler admits that he has always been extremely uncomfortable playing Medea, but continued because the audience loved it so much. He went on to say he believes the character and series resonates with a lot of people because they know these women and these experiences and Uncle Joe and so on and so forth. He addressed Spike Lee's comments, originally told Spike that he can go to hell, but now explains his reasoning behind the now iconic character. There's a certain part of our society, especially black people in the culture, that they look down on certain things within the culture, i.e. him wearing a dress and shit like that. He explained, for me, I love the movies that I've done because they are the people that I grew up with, that I represent, and they, like my mother, would take me in the projects for her on the weekends. She played cards with these women.
Okay, I'm not going to justify it, but I kind of get it.
Makes sense to me.
It makes sense because, like, if Loretta Devane played Medea, he Aunt Viv the situation, and he no longer was Medea,
It'd be weird.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be the same.
It wouldn't hit the same.
And it's like
if he replaced Madea,
I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just saying.
Let me add this in there too.
Actually, as a woman, probably would be funny as shit.
I don't think it'd be funnier than Tyler Perry.
Hold on.
Because he made the character so...
Yeah, let me add this though. Remember where Tyler Perry came from, bro?
Yeah.
Homeless dude, just wanted to write his plays. He started from the bottom type shit. Mm-hmm. He probably couldn't have nobody else play this shit. Mm-hmm. So it was out of necessity.
We know.
People...
all of us, we in a generation where our parents we watching the Tyler Perry plays on DVD.
Yeah, exactly.
That's our generation. We watching that shit around the little ass DVD player.
So it's like, as soon as I get a bag, I can change up and just recast Madea. But everybody already fucked with me as it. So
So he just kept it same as the movie.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, it's not no different from Eddie Murphy doing the clump shit.
Right, I'm about to say, I'm not one of them people. Like, I understand why people got an issue like black men keep putting on the dresses and shit. But I gotta be honest with you. That was his claim to fame.
Fact.
So to criticize that is like
that's what they love. Like he's
expect them to not make no money ever.
Yeah, he just doing it, get them paid, bro. People love them fucking plays and the movies.
Right, shit.
That shit. You're right. You missing the fact that people clearly love the shit. Like, the fuck, obviously. So, yeah. I don't know.
I think
gotta be hitting home for somebody.
I think Spike Lee just might be a little mad that nigga hit $1 billion wearing that damn dress. I would never want to see Spike Lee in a dress. So it's like,
I don't want you to Tyler Perry in a dress. It's just because we did. So it's just what it is. But
it is what it is.
I don't, it is what it is.
To each their own.
You know. This nigga Spike Lee, this nigga got his own studio? Oh, hell nah. I want my 40 acres in a mule.
You know what's funny? Every time Tyler Perry not fucking Madea, he like a lawyer.
A lawyer.
So he just Tyler Perry in a suit. Basically.
That's his Clark Kent. That's just director beef. It's rich director beef. That's what this is about.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Two black rich directors. I ain't got beef, y'all. We literally grew up on both y'all shit.
Exactly. Like, it is really not that deep, bro. It's a fucking movie. Play whatever.
Spike kept it real though. He got a lot of black consciousness. So does Tyler.
Coonery buffoonery is hilarious.
Well, I gotta be.
I'll take a Spike.
Listen, and in the later movies,
it got a little coonery buffoonery.
That shit get a little real cheesy sometimes. The
he's not getting the stories from
the Diary of a Mad Black Woman and them jokes. That shit's classic, fool.
He not getting the story from the trenches.
Even though wild ass cornrows, that shit still is a classic. Y'all know. I can't name no nigga who cornrows look like that.
Don't get me started, bro. That shit look like Cobbett.
But yeah, but we know that's a classic movie. Like, so everybody still hate that bald nigga. Everybody still hate him. Like,
stop bald nigga from Law and Order.
Bald nigga from Law and Order. Everybody hate food, bro.
I am dark skinned and bald.
You Boondocks if you don't know.
No.
Alright, man. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. I don't really, like I say, personal opinion, but yeah, bro. He literally made his legendary lifestyle off of that. So
I ain't into wearing the dress me personally, but that's $1 billion.
That big ass studio from that shit.
I ain't gonna hold you.
That nigga got the Oval Office of this shit. Well, while we on Black Excellence, James Earl Jones retired as Darth Vader. I feel like he don't get talked about enough.
Wait a minute. James Earl Jones is Darth Vader?
You didn't know that?
Fuck no!
Hell yeah, bro.
When did he ever take the mask off?
He did, and I think it was the white
voice type shit.
He did the voice, though.
He not him in the suit.
Him in the suit.
He was the voice.
And they did take the mask
since
off.
like the 70s type shit.
These white people, man.
It's fucking crazy. This is white people favorite movies. Yes.
Was a black man?
Yes,
well, he was a white man,
no,
but he was a black man.
No. Because the voices would make that shit.
Yeah, the voice definitely made it.
Was it Darth Vader? Was he Anakin or some shit like that?
Yeah, he was. He is.
But his voice under the mask is James Earl Jones.
Yeah, his soul black, like you said. Yeah. They was taking. Yeah.
I don't know to go with that.
White people's favorite movie, but they hate us so goddamn much. That's one of their favorite villains ever.
And Mufasa's job.
Yeah, the way they just use our talents and be like, yeah, it's a white guy. Like, oh,
all of this will be yours.
That shit ain't gonna sound the same ever again either.
All that shit.
Yeah.
James Earl Jones.
You know who else got one of them fucking voices that's in everything?
Gilbert Gottfried?
No, black dude. He in Note. He was the father in Note. What's his name? Keith David?
Keith Roberts.
Bro.
Davis.
He got one of them voices, too.
That's crazy.
Played Julius on Saint Row.
The State Farm guy?
Nah, nigga. That's the nigga from waiting. Oh, yeah, his voice is Josh.
You ever seen the movie with Roddy Piper?
What?
The fucking aliens come and shit. You put the sunglasses on and you can see them.
What? You just made some shit up.
No, it's called They Live or something. Y'all would fuck with this movie, bro. It's Roddy Piper, the wrestler, and fucking Keith David, bro. Roddy Piper find these sunglasses. When he put them on, he see a person that's like an alien and shit. And they like, damn, this motherfucker can see us type shit. It's like an alien invasion movie.
It's a comedy?
Nah, it's like a social. I mean, it's funny. It's funny bits and shit.
With these glasses,
It's a long ass fight scene with Keith David and fucking Roddy Piper and shit.
Go ahead, they got steel chairs and shit.
No bullshit. It's a good movie though.
Keith David got superpowers in the joint.
They fighting aliens, trying to get the aliens off Earth.
Like
but you can real I only see them with these sunglasses type shit.
So would they passing back and forth?
I forgot what the fuck how they go to the mothership and some more shit, some shit like that.
All right, so we doing homework. I'm gonna go watch this.
Yeah, They Live or something like that.
Something like that. They came out when we was kids.
Before we was born, probably. But I think it's like 80s. Yeah.
Nah. See, certain shit like that, it's no guarantee I would have seen.
Yeah.
If my sister wasn't watching it, I wouldn't have seen it.
But I don't even know how we got there. But yeah, Keith David.
Yeah.
Let me get y'all opinion on this. They put out in LA that they giving out like Narcan and shit, like overdose meds to kindergarten through 12th grade students.
They giving out
Narcan, like you having an overdose, somebody having an overdose, put it up their nose and might bring them back type shit. And people was in an uproar about the shit. I'm not necessarily mad at it. So I wanted to get y'all opinions on it.
See, I'm a little bit mad at it because are you giving it to all the kids? Or are you giving it to the teacher?
I would think they're giving it to the students.
See, that's what I'm not, because motherfucking kids play too much.
I'm not understanding. You're giving the kid the Narcan in case somebody has an overdose?
Yeah, but kids play too much and shit. So that's why I'm against it. If you give it to the teacher,
so you want to take it home with you.
You can.
You see what I'm saying?
It's so you have it type shit. So I guess the thinking would be to put these in places that these overdoses is prevalent. And I guess if a student was to go to the bathroom, somebody find them. Shit, I got the shit they gave me. Some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm saying like I see why you said what you said that you're not mad at it because
it could save somebody. Yeah.
But I also know a lot of immature motherfuckers that play too much.
That
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get that too, but I feel like at some point in this society, bro, we gotta start trusting our kids. Teaching and trusting, bro. That it come hand.
What'll be my thing? Okay, this is my thing. What is the effects of that if
kids don't play with CPR?
If
somebody choking, they're like,
if you would accidentally or if you did it on purpose.
I don't know.
See, if it's deadly, I'm definitely not with that. If it's non-deadly, then I guess. But if you could like just inject that and then it causes harm.
That's fine. But you can also say that about an EpiPen. You're not supposed to do an EpiPen if you don't need it.
True, but they also ain't passing out EpiPens to everybody. You gotta go and actually go to a pharmacist and get that.
Yeah, what A saying is right. If you come up with a good idea, you can't always let the negative shut it down. So this where some kid could potentially use it. Are they really going? How does that work? You even get high off that shit? Or
that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked.
Questions that
it's
need
more
to
so
be
like
asked.
The little rock salts and shit, right? It's more so like that, ain't it?
I don't know what's
for boxing. They use the little.
I thought it was some type of medicine.
I thought it was some type of medicine.
But it might.
I gotta look it up.
I gotta see the effects. If there's no real harmful effects, then all right, it is what it is. But if you can realize,
I get that. But you, like I said, you can fuck yourself up with an EpiPen. So.
True, but
anything
facts.
Anything is natural.
Fucking get scissors is on the fucking school list, K through 12. So.
Yeah. Or pens and pencils and all that, papers and shit, all that.
Hurt yourself with all that shit. So. It would be like some
pencil sharpener literally has a blade on it, like
facts. And as a kid, I seen a lot of
crazy motherfucker. You was a crazy motherfucker for even.
Y'all ain't never noticed that?
Yeah, but it's not the go-to. Like
you probably know how to take it out and shit.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Made a shake underneath the table and shit.
Cause like I've noticed that too, but like
I see it's a blade on there. That's dangerous.
You're not
like,
wrong.
God damn.
But I also seen wild
I
shit.
definitely used to stick my finger in that motherfucker. So
and I'm the one that dog.
Lose a half a finger.
Probably just shaved his whole fingerprint off.
Pencil shavings is cool. But yeah, man. I feel like you would just have to weigh the risk reward type shit. If it ain't that much risk, then
yeah, that's what I would agree. Cause like I seen kids do some stupid shit. Like I seen them running with scissors
stick your
and
finger
shit.
in a pencil sharpener.
I
think I probably did
running with scissors
kid,
and shit.
I barely remember, so hey, it ain't meant nothing little kid.
What was the age that you said
K through 12?
Hell no, not no kindergartners. You got me fucked up. I'm sorry. Now 3rd grade, alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You getting old 4th grade, alright, cool.
It makes sense though, especially if you went to certain neighborhoods and certain schools. It definitely makes sense to maybe just put it in a bag, put it like maybe not even give it to them directly. You give them like a little emergency first aid kit. You know what I'm saying?
Now that's smart.
You just explain to them what it's for. You don't even teach them about the drug aspect. You just tell them what it's for. If someone ODs, you use this. If someone has a cut, you use this. If someone has such and such, you use this. That's probably a better way to go about it.
Yeah. I'm giving it to the teacher though.
I'm sure they gotta hand them out.
It's deeper than that, fool. Like,
you be a lifesaver.
You're not thinking deeper though.
You only at school half the day.
Right. You go home.
I was about to say, think about you don't know what's going on in these kids' houses. Yeah. They might get into something. Their parents might be taking something.
They could be on the way home and some shit happen.
Yeah.
You just don't know. They go to their friend's house and they people something happen. Mm-hmm. And then just because they have it, they was able to save their people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel it. You never know.
That's why I say like it would depend on the community type shit. Because these places with like opioids just going crazy, they might need shit like this. This was Cali, I think.
Yeah. I had to think about what you really was saying. That's not a horrible idea. Definitely I would try to safety like have a little pouch and teach them about this shit.
Don't just get
like here, little nigga.
Don't give them a stick.
Out.
Like here's a stick.
Instructions on the inside.
Go test it. Right, so they go to the bathroom and flick it. Like I find that's what we jumped to when you first said it. Like, hand them some Novocaine. Right, peace. Out of my eyes.
Be easy now.
Homework chapter 6.
What the fuck is this?
No, we're gonna have to check that every day. Let me see. Did you use yours?
Real talking like I know you used to sniff markers, nigga.
I was a hand sanitizer guy.
Hey, I was not none of that. I never was a glue sniffer.
See, the glue didn't do nothing for me. It just made me look weird.
The glue didn't do nothing for me. I thought it was eating glue.
I was
I ain't do that.
I never understood eating glue.
I can't eat glue, no.
Boy, it's crazy. I remember my elementary school, a nigga was sniffing glue. He passed out and shit. Ambulance, they come up, they pick him up. His eyes was all red and shit.
Nigga was fried.
Yeah.
What type of glue he was sniffing?
That was Gorilla Glue. Nigga was nice.
That shit was fried.
Shit hit his brain.
I don't know. These are what they told us in elementary school.
That's fucking crazy. Y'all was watching him sniff the glue. Y'all was probably egging his ass on. Yeah, little Johnny sniff it. That shit smell crazy.
We all in class. We go shut down, lock down and shit. They bring us all out. We like, what's going on? We see the Lord. Bring the nigga out, all that shit. We like, damn, what the fuck?
I got you gotta transfer
get around
out.
quick. I was sniffing glue. Oh, that little kid. Like, yeah.
That was probably bullshit. No fucking way. Fuck glue just beside him and shit, pouring out the jar.
Elementary school.
That nigga drugged the fuck up.
All this little dumb ass shit be doing to sit there.
No.
Teacher looking at him OD and shit. Go ahead over glue.
Like, what the fuck happened? He was sniffing glue, Miss Adams.
Teach the kids, bro.
We told him to stop.
We told him to stop.
Lord.
My mom said, never sniff glue. Oh, my God.
Department of Education changes through the debt forgiveness guidelines?
Yeah, I guess I can read this. I didn't really. Shit went over my head a little bit. But some guideline they fucking changed. It's supposed to alter the number of people that this is like eligible for the student loan forgiveness shit.
Okay. Why you look like that?
And a remarkable reversal that will affect the fortunes of millions of student loan borrowers, the U.S. Department of Education quietly changed its rules on who is eligible for President Biden's comprehensive student debt relief program. Advised borrowers that they could get started. Where the fuck is it? The changes regarding borrowers who took out a federal student loan several years ago. This includes Perkins loans and federal family education loans, whatever that is. This change can potentially affect roughly 800,000 borrowers. At this time, it's unclear why the department reversed its decision on allowing FFEL borrowers with commercially held loans to consolidate and then qualify for debt relief.
So if I take out a loan in one of them agencies right now, would I be one of those to get my debt cleared?
I think it's a deadline on when you took.
Oh, it's always a goddamn.
You have not been in school in how long, my nigga? Like, I don't think
I'm about to reapply. I'm gonna get my life together. I'm get off the couch. Goddamn.
Hey, I don't think that's gonna work for you.
Shit. One way or another.
Why every week you come in here trying to concoct some scam, nigga?
Bruh.
It's just the government.
They do the shit
on camera.
I'm not gonna really go through it. I'm just joking. These is all props.
Yo, ass is crazy. Then on top of that,
it blow me because they be like, oh yeah, this is a good idea. He be like, yeah, so can I scam this? It pisses me off every time, fool. Yeah, so can I?
So then on top of that, them changing that, 6 Republican-led states are suing the Biden administration in an effort to halt its plan to forgive student loan debts for tens of millions of Americans, accusing it of overstepping its executive powers.
Nobody told y'all to be giving money away. What the fuck going on? That's crazy. Nigga said, hold on.
So I'm a little bit confused. So basically, you gotta apply for the student loan forgiveness?
I think so.
So what's the qualification?
I don't know. But they pretty much saying if you got these certain types of loans, then you might be uneligible now because they just changed that shit. Then on top of that, you got what 6 states was it? Let me see. Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, South Carolina, and Arkansas.
Yeah, I don't live in none of them places.
Yo ass ain't go to school, nigga. Fuck.
Right, bro. What do you forget?
That's the only question. I rewrote.
Why the fuck is people such haters, bro? Like, what's wrong with if you paid your fucking debt off, you letting people enjoy not having to pay as much debt, bro?
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Because that's a good point.
Because at the end of the day, that's what these Republicans is doing. Like,
back then,
like y'all had the money to go to fucking school, probably. First of all,
yeah. But look, the point matters that what you just said. Back then, when y'all was trying to pay off y'all debt, y'all wanted student loan forgiveness, right? Y'all wanted y'all was fighting for the shit. Now, a few years later,
shit is
talking about it. Now you mad, you bitter.
Because you did the good citizen thing.
You was just born too early.
You was just born too early.
No, I feel like that way with a lot of shit. Like, son, look, it's a lot of shit, fool. They changed certain college. After we graduated, they changed the 2.0 no E rule. Yeah. I couldn't play 9th and 10th grade because I had to eat.
Yeah, that's true.
I have 2.0, so I had to.
That just pissed me off.
Yeah, they changed that shit after we graduated. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that, that's how I be working and shit, but that shit blow you. You can't be mad at the little niggas. Like, yeah.
Facts, y'all. we crawl so y'all can walk.
You feel me? Like,
just
don't run, motherfucker.
Don't run. Sprint.
Shit, yeah, the next motherfuckers need to be running. Take that
sprint,
shit.
Nigga.
I'm gonna be the old hating nigga.
Nah, I would have played baseball. I would have played basketball. I would have played all the sports.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, shit like this is just wild, bro. Because it's like these motherfuckers is in positions of power to make this a better country. But like everything that'll help the motherfuckers to live here, they don't give a fuck about. They just want to eat themselves and shit.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy, bro. Everybody can eat, man.
Everybody eat.
Well, everybody can eat, but more so when we finally getting shit changed, stop bitching because it didn't change before you graduated. Like, You can't be mad at nobody that you graduated before the rules changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, another one. After we graduated, Carlson got that new auditorium back then. Yeah. I'm not mad at them because they got a brand new fucking auditorium. How that sound? Like, this shit is improve over time. You just happen to be born before that. Fool. Like,
but this some old bullshit.
That's like our parents and grandparents being mad because we got iPads and they didn't.
Yeah, like, man, back in my day, y'all know. Fuck, like, y'all got the PS5. We had Atari.
My father used to tell you about the little football drink, little stick football drink. Like, that's how he used to play it. You know what I'm saying? So now he walk in the room, we used to play Madden. He used to be like, what the fuck?
Amazing. Fucking amazing.
That Brett Favre. What the fuck?
Like, whoa.
I'll be there.
So that's Biden's lawsuit. Last week we did miss a topic, and it was fucking Biden's lawsuit. Trump's lawsuit. Forgot that motherfucking name. New York is suing. New York Attorney General Letitia James files $250 million lawsuit against Donald Trump, Ivanka Trump Jr., Eric Trump, and the Trump Organization due to allegations of fraud.
Shit.
More than a 200-page fucking lawsuit. Using fraudulent funds for multiple Trump businesses, including various properties and golf courses, might be the one he buried his fucking ex-wife under.
That was in the statement?
No, I just...
Oh, okay. I was like, damn.
Further states that Trump and the organization knowingly deceived lenders, insurers, and tax authorities by lying about the value of properties, using misleading appraisals. In addition to seeking the $250 million, they also want him and his children permanently banned from serving as a director of any business registered in New York.
Damn. You could never own a business again. I'm sick of this shit.
And they seek to cancel the organization's corporate certificate, which means that if the legal move is officially granted, it would force them to permanently cease.
I'm just.
And I read something that said they was lying about how much money he had to.
He said that nigga be on that bullshit. I don't want to hear shit about Trump until he either is in jail, because this nigga got impeached. He was still in the office. This motherfucker, what the fuck?
Teflon charges don't stick to him.
Like, what the fuck? I don't think he go to court. Like, what the fuck? Nah, this is some old bullshit. This is about the 37th charge I heard about this nigga. Like,
I was like, this is only a lawsuit, so it ain't like he going to jail, I don't think.
Yeah, this is all for money. That's a lot of money. Damn.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to jail.
I see they trying to get his ass. They trying to get him from like 10 different ways. I don't know if they're going to actually...
What's going to happen type shit.
Yeah.
Usually when the nigga get out of office, that's when they get more likable, but they on his ass.
We knew that wasn't happening.
Yeah, 5.
They got out of office so they can come after him for real.
Yeah.
They found documents at that nigga house. He said, them joints declassified. Fuck you mean?
Like, I can have these. I read these like the morning paper.
No bullshit. I was supposed to get these back. My bad.
Before we go, y'all want to talk about the development in the PNB Rock?
We can hit all three real quick. I see 3 topics left.
PNB Rock, they found who did the shit. Ended up being a 17-year-old and his father, and then his stepmother got arrested too on some, like, not abetting. What's the other word?
Aiden?
I don't know. Something. Not associate. What the fuck am I thinking? It's on the tip of my tongue. You know what the fuck I mean. She in the shit too, some type of way. Accessory. There it is. I
seen Law and Order.
And I think they said they looking for somebody else who was in the restaurant who they said they think told the person. They got like a whole timeline that they put out of how the shit happened. I'm not going to go through the shit.
The wild shit about that is more so like the father sent his son to do the shit.
Facts. And that's exactly what I wanted to talk about, bro. Because
that shit.
We got to do better for
like, that's black man right there. That's some shit we got to talk about. We might not be able to take the L because we ain't raised the niggas.
But it's a couple. Yeah, it's us. We gotta talk about shit. We can't just.
Fool, you can't. Why is you raising your son to think that's what you supposed to do when you see somebody's celebrity? Why you ain't think to teach a nigga that, man, you might go over there, John, see if you get a business opportunity. You never know. The little nigga rapper, I don't know if he a rapper. Could have went up that jump, started doing a whole bunch of other shit.
So what they said was the one guy that they still looking for was in there, called up the father. Father comes, meets him. He goes outside, talks to him for a while. The father leaves, comes back with the son. The son goes in, goes straight for him. Yeah. Which is, like, that shit is crazy. Like,
this is a wild shit.
Why the fuck is we leading our kids to the crash out, bruh? It's no fucking way. That shit is crazy, bro. Like I feel like we just talked about this, bro. Like, you supposed to want better for your next generation.
Yeah,
even if you was in the streets, bro, you supposed to keep your kids out of that shit.
Even if he in it, you're not supposed to literally go pick him up and say, yeah, go do.
I'm about to do this.
You just hand this nigga 30, 40 years for what?
Why the fuck your bitch ass ain't go do what you like?
Hey, get into that, because why your bitch, you scared to hop out the car and do it? That shit crazy.
Prayers to PNB Rock family.
Facts.
What if it was reversed? So they sent him up to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You just sent your son out there to go, you know what I'm saying? You crashed them. That shit crazy. We ain't gonna speak on that shit too long. That shit just the situation itself. It's not just the first time I've been hearing all of that. So that's like
that shit is crazy, bro. Niggas gotta do better, bro. Raise your fucking kids the right way, yeah. Like, that's all I gotta say. Show them some better shit. With that, like, however your situation is, yeah, keep your kids out of that shit and show them better.
Yeah. They already doing it, that's one thing. But for you to go pick the nigga up and take him over there to do the shit, start like, you could have just did it your fucking self. It's crazy.
Last serious talk, I don't know if y'all want to take this serious or not, but they saying the baby got blackballed.
For what? Saying he slept with somebody?
Because he sold 17,000 copies, bro.
Oh.
And I guess first week he did like...
Wait. You can get blackballed for selling 17,000 copies?
No, he's saying that's the reason why he sold 17,000.
Last time he came out with an album, he apparently sold 100,000 first week. This week it was only like 16,000, 17,000. Right. I disagree. What's y'all? Let me get y'all.
Didn't hit an album, so I ain't one of the people didn't stream. So
let me get y'all both sides. People, the people that's saying he's blackballed is saying because he was doing the shit with Tory Lanez. He did the shit with Meg Thee Stallion.
He did the shit that Rolling Loud.
The powers that be is
shut that shit down.
Shut that shit down. My theory on it is you ain't got a Suge on this album. You ain't got a Walker Texas Ranger on this album. You ain't got no single on this album. What was the anticipation? Like,
but you gotta see if niggas ain't really fucking with him for whatever reason, whatever individual reason.
That could be part. That's also a part of it. But it's like people not obligated to fuck with you, bro. You can't say you blackballed.
Exactly.
My question more so is the album good?
I can't tell you. I ain't listened to it. But this is my thing. His music hasn't been good to me, in my opinion, since in a minute.
The point I was about to make, 1 out of 3, 0 out of 3 heard the album. So, you know what I'm saying?
And that's my thing. Like,
3 out of 3, 0 out of 3 heard the album. So.
The albums of his that I listened to, it came off of a song that I heard. The Walker Texas Ranger is what introduced me to him. I listened to that album. I liked it. The second one was what? I don't know. It was Suge. Suge was one of the biggest songs in the fucking country. So of course you gonna do 100,000 off that.
Yeah. But I fuck with some of his shit. It's just so when you be honest with it, over the last year, he been in a lot of different
bullshit.
I'm not even talking
that
about
ain't music.
Fell off. He's been on other shit that's been going on.
And some shit that can teeter you either way type shit.
Some of the shit you was involved with could crash.
Questionable shit.
It would have crashed other niggas' careers.
Exactly.
So when you do go to drop a project, people are just like, I ain't really trying to hear that shit right now. could be blackballed, but at the same time,
people
you also
could just not
be
be fucking with you.
Yeah, you could have been sabotaging your shit for a minute. You kind of had all the girls.
That was a big part of your fan base.
A big part of your fan base was the girls liking you and shit.
And you just kept doing shit that was against them. Fuck what we thought about the shit. The baby mother shit. I forgot about that.
Once you piss off women and then you piss off gays, it's like
they love Meg Thee Stallion. You tripping?
LGBTQ to be politically correct, but once you piss them off,
forgot about that too.
It's like.
Yeah, when you turn
we could fuck, but you ain't talking street shit. You talking some street shit, but it's like, we don't want he talk super gangster shit no more. Cause
I don't want to hear about when you fucked. I don't care. Like, yeah.
So it's like when you sabotage your own shit. I'm not saying he completely did that. I'm just saying when you be honest over the last year.
You can't just say it's
Yeah, you can't just say it's a blackball, nigga. Like, what's this last topic? Is work husband, work wives.
I just thought about that because all this like Celtic shit going on, honestly. And I just thought, like, everybody talking about this work. Everybody was in an uproar about this shit, but everybody talking about having a work wife, work husband and shit. And this is like the extreme version of that.
This is all I'm about to say.
But so let's take it away from the subject. How y'all feel? Y'all dating somebody?
No,
they got a work wife or work husband.
I don't like it.
What?
But people act like that's a normal occurrence.
But I'm saying, like, that's dead.
People are, oh, we just get lunch together. But, like, this nigga will knock your motherfucking boots down.
It already is.
True
For the matter, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, like, if you're going to do that, that's one thing. But when you dating somebody and they don't trust you, and you doing stuff like that, and you laugh about it like it's all willy-nilly, don't act like that person wrong for not trusting you.
Yeah, focus on you.
Because you're really not a trustworthy person. You know what I'm saying? Focus on you. You're really not a trustworthy person. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody, all right, some people really be married. Everybody not married. So if you're just single, it obviously is what the fuck it is. Obviously. But if you're married and you're doing that shit, it's like.
People excuse it by being like, oh, you're around the person more hours in a day than you at home type shit. So some things might, like, I've heard that a lot. And it's like, yeah, but you're still like.
Work.
Yeah, like
this guy. Well, you gotta work.
And we talked about last week. That shit gets messy.
That nigga might as well go ahead and have a home wife, I guess.
Go ahead.
Second wife and shit.
What the fuck? Why we playing these games? Let's play them.
That shit is goofy, bro. I don't.
That's my thing. Like, you want to be one sided, and if he actually step out, and now you heartbroken and shit, like, y'all funny. But.
If I can't send your ass to work and trust you, it's a wrap.
It's not. It's nuanced too, because I understand. I've been that in a sense. I've been that work guys when somebody come and they flirt with you. It's all cute and dandy and shit.
Until it get messy.
Yeah, when you really on some messy shit,
that shit gets messy.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
That's enough for me, dog.
I think that's all we got for this week, man.
Damn, yeah, we hit every topic.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. Yeah, it was a cool week. I thought more shit happened this week, but I don't know. Maybe that was last week I'm thinking about. Last week was kind of crazy.
Happy birthday to my sister and niece.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Lori. Lori birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Lord.
Yeah, man. I feel like it's a couple more people's birthday. Craig B-Day. I need Craig. Yeah, Libras, man. Libras.
We out here. Episode 131, man. Good Guys Podcast. We out.